anymore. Sorry, Foe. Foe definitely getting back into the game, though. He's starting his stream back up. Foe bringing back the legendary stream.
There it is.
And also entering brackets yet again. Isn't traveling as much, but still just kind of chilling near the West Coast.
This is fantastic to see here. Now, Lucas and Mewtwo, what they're going to bring to the table here is a lot of combos, a lot of back and forth hits, a lot of naring. As you know, both of these two characters have very fantastic nairs that lead into more combos. You know, they touch you once and they keep touching you.
I know you're focusing on this energy, but like I just saw Lucas go from 0 to 74 in like 5 seconds.
Trying to talk up the other team.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. I saw ZeRo and MKLeo just astounding chemistry, just sending the little boy back and forth. Like, you do some damage. Now you do some damage. And now we have Limit on deck. Let's see if MKLeo can play around with it.
That was actually very nice to see there. Waffles absorbed the Shadow Ball from his teammate.
Definitely going to be a little bit of a gimmick that the blue team's going to have to be aware of. That if you ever see red team with a little bit of an opening, Lucas has the ability to heal from the projectile.
And I actually like what I just seen there about Waffles. You know, the pressure was just a little bit too immense for him. As we know, ledge trap Diddy is a thing when ZeRo's playing him. With that being said, he just jumped clear off the stage and said, you know, I'm going to try to reset neutral the best way possible.
And Diddy Kong and Cloud just have like such great synergy together themselves, because like whenever one of them gets the throw, they can just toss into each other and they bounce off of each other back and forth from like a back air, forward air to a neutral air, which we're seeing between the two.
We're seeing plenty of that.
And it can also finish off into that.
Finishing touch, taking that stock. Mewtwo, so unfortunate to see. As you know, he struggles with disjoints, and he's very, very light as well. With that being said, MKLeo's just having his way with him.
Waffles trying to land on that platform to attack against ZeRo, but he slips on the banana peel.
That was actually nice situational awareness to hold ZeRo and not throw him. More times than not, if you grab your teammate by mistake, you usually just hold him and then let go. That time, he just held him as long as as Waffles held out that up smash.
And that was the first time the crowd got hyped when they saw that up smash actually kill. So people were shouting out there. They were excited.
That they were.
Okay, this could be really big for blue team. Once again, getting those combos set up. Waffles trying to get back down to the ground. He's used his double jump. He's trying to air dodge into it. He managed to finally touch the ground. He just gets sent off again. Okay, a little bit of a miscommunication between blue team. I know MKLeo was expecting like a back throw into the up smash, but opted to go for the up throw instead.
That was actually very interesting to see there, to say the least. Nice, we got the combos coming out. ZeRo breaking it up. As you know, man, it's really easy to get stuck in the Lucas vortex. Did he lose a jump?
It is fine. He's coming back. If you are a psychic kid main worth your salt, you're able to recover from anywhere on the stage. I would take that stock. Well, I don't know. Maybe Cashew just feels like Waffles can handle it, but there it is. And it's one of those things where if you take too long to decide to take someone's stock, every second matters in doubles.
It really does. You know, the tides of battle shift back and forth just as quickly as ever.
Like, if you're going to wait that long, just don't even take it at that point. And see, like, now his stock's gone. So now we've got Mewtwo with 1 stock to 4, and he is just getting comboed by the blue team. I sense a...
Oh, my. Okay, very nice positioning there. He used that air dodge to get out of the way of that up special because he was in some trouble there. Okay, nice. Using the up air to give himself some coverage. Stuck in the middle between ZeRo and MKLeo. Okay, MKLeo a little off the mark there time and time again with the up smash.
I think he just keeps expecting the throw to like go a little bit lower for him to actually get with the up smash. Because like he could easily just get a bigger punish with like, not a bigger punish, but an easier punish if he would jump into the air and go for a back air, up air, limit break, anything.
Definitely.
Limit break your heart's desire. Just throw out whatever move you want. It'll connect, I promise.
You're Cloud. You kind of do whatever you want in this game.
So, you know, MKLeo, ZeRo taking that first game.
Pretty convincingly, too. You know, Mewtwo and Lucas, you know, they have a lot of potential together. Like I talked about before the match started, there's a lot of combos that can be done. But there's a bit of an issue killing. As we know, Mewtwo has some solid killing tools. You know, he has down tilt forward air, his up throws, and it's crazy. I mean, that is just insanely strong. Back throw also is a very solid tool. But in doubles, he just gets smacked around. So with that being said, Lucas needs to be there to be able to clean up stocks efficiently. And just he fell a little short there that last match. But that's what game 2 is for, so let's see what they bring to the table here.
Immediately just starting off with that cross slash to attack on a little bit of damage to Waffles. I feel like a lot of players are just opting to go for the Final Destination counter pick. Maybe they just feel comfortable with no platforms.
Oh, gotcha.
The 4 glory strats.
Hey, I'm a for glory fiend myself, man, so I'm with that. Oh, nice there.
Heal? That was so smart coming from Waffles and Cashew both. That just like aware of how they can heal each other.
And we need to see more of that in this match, especially seeing how we have more room to work with here and no platforms for Cloud to really start up the Cloud shenanigans.
Waffles managed to get a grab. Let's see if he can get the punish off of ZeRo. ZeRo just going for the monkey flip to get back onto the stage instead. Cashew had a setup to get rid of MK. No, that would not have killed. He was at too low %, but it would have done a lot of damage. But ZeRo immediately interrupting the combo to save his friend.
Yeah, low % Mewtwo combos back where I'm from, we like to call that Mew-Fu because he can really just do a number to you. Nice. Gets the back throw, but then saves him with the reverse hit of the back air. MKLeo having none of it.
We have ourselves a pretty close match here in the beginning. MKLeo getting a lot of up airs against the Mewtwo. Cashew doesn't have too much to work with, and there goes Waffles' stock. MKLeo still holding on to all three. Looks like they're focusing on a lot of neutral airs, a lot of team combos coming from red team.
Like I talked about before, that Nair is their bread and butter. If they can figure out how to utilize that here in this match, they'll be sitting pretty. I know it's going to be easier said than done, to say the least.
Okay, nice team setup coming from ZeRo. Just going for the down tilt into the down smash for MKLeo to get a
love
pickup.
That combo there from Waffles. That down tilt back throw, that is insane. I don't think MKLeo was expecting that. We need to see more of that. They want to run away with the W here. Oh, we need to see less of that, though.
Okay, Waffles just trying to stall off stage while he waits for his teammate to spawn back on. When you get killed at the top, there's a % chance of you falling into the background and hitting the screen. It takes you longer to get back into the game. And like he said in doubles, every second counts. So that matters how you die, and it's completely RNG based.
Okay, a little off the marker with the up air. MKLeo using the down air auto cancel to give himself some coverage. Double back air though, gets Mewtwo off stage. Going to get the falling. Okay, nice. I thought he was going to go for the fall off there.
We have a double edge guard action coming in from both opponents. And there goes Waffles' second stock. Let's even go in and try to save Cashew. He manages to find an opening for his teammate with that neutral air. He's going to force MKLeo to burn his limit.
And I want to talk about Mewtwo's back air for a second. Like, did you see how far into the stage that tail went? Like, that was just so much coverage.
It's practically a sword.
Basically, basically, man.
Oh, I heard that smash attack start to get charged from MKLeo, but Waffles immediately interrupting it.
Yeah, using a ZeRo of all tools as well.
Cashew dropping down MKLeo with the neutral air, and MKLeo got the footstool, messing up his recovery and sending him to a death. And finishing it off with a back air from ZeRo. ZeRo and MKLeo are going to take this 2-0. Shout out to Echo Fox and TSM for moving on in the doubles bracket.
Sponsoring two of the best players Smash 4 has ever seen. You know, like I said, though, you know, the opposing side, especially Waffles, you know, they kind of opened up a bit more there in game number 2. You know, game 1, they got the nerves shaken off, but game number 2 is when they really started to open up and really just work on their team synergy. A lot of naring back and forth, a lot of follow-ups off stage, and not only that, they were really there to lend a helping hand for each other. That game 1, they were kind of sitting ducks off stage. Game number 2, completely different story, but regardless, the story still ended the same.
Yeah. I think that was the closest game we saw today.
Closest.
They were definitely putting up a little bit of a fight, but the synergy between ZeRo and MKLeo just kind of came into clutch. I felt like they were a little bit sloppy with some of their team combos. There were, as we saw previously, you know, ZeRo would go for a back throw